We're joined now by Leo Terrell, Sarah Carter, and Tom Fitton. Great to have you guys back and to talk about what is really the attempted murder of dissent in this country by corporate America, the ideological left. It's an outrage. Rhinos and radical Dems alike trying to shut us down. And when I say us, I'm talking about every citizen in the country, unless you're on the far left. You are safe there. But the rest of us, it's problematic, right, Tom?
Yeah, they don't want us anywhere on the internet. This isn't about Twitter or Facebook or Google. Their belief is that we don't have the right to dissent from any of their public policy positions. We can't ask about the elections. We can't ask about Joe Biden. We can't even ask about taxes or COVID or lockdowns or anything like that. If you have a view that's different than what now will be the government view, you have a whole raft of corporations that will suppress you. Every American should be concerned about that. Every American.
Sarah?
Yeah, we are not the enemy.
Sarah?
We are not a malignancy. Yeah, we are not the enemy, Lou. We are not a malignancy. We are not deplorables. We are the American people. We have rights under our Constitution. And if people are going to take away those rights, if the left is going to take away those rights, then we need people on the right willing to fight back. We need people on the right willing to stand up. And that means our lawmakers need to stand up for our rights and do what's right, or we need to vote them out.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Donald J. I'm sorry, Lou. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you, Leo. Thank you.
Donald J. Trump has redefined the Republican Party. He made it the people party. We can't rely on the rhinos. Forget them. People like myself who have been committed, he has enlarged the Republican Party. And that is what scares the Democrats. He has changed the composition of the Republican Party. It's a party of inclusion. It's a party that has civil rights attorneys, people of all different colors. And that's what we have to rely on. We need Donald Trump. The rhinos, I am not putting my stock in the rhinos.
No, I think anybody who does just hasn't learned the lesson of the last, certainly the last 4 years, but I think we've had a pretty good lesson on them for longer than that. Let's turn to Cumulus Communications. They run, they've got programming on 400 and some odd stations in this country. They just served notice on their conservative talk show host, Tom, that they're just can't be talking about that election. What do you make of? By the way, they have Mark Levin, they have Dan Bongino, amongst others, or they could be fired. I mean, this is really bringing the hammer down. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I'd like to be a fly on the wall in conversations between Mark Levin and his bosses about this. I tell you, look, people like Mark Levin are going to keep on talking the truth. And there's going to be pressure and blowback from the left that controls these big corporations in many ways on these free speech issues. But as Sarah's pointed out, we just got to keep on speaking the truth. The silver lining is we're winning, and if they were winning, they wouldn't be resorting to breaking the rules
we're winning?
and suppressing this speech.
Wait a minute. I got to ask you, how in the world are we winning?
We're winning losing. The argument. If they were winning the argument, they wouldn't need to cheat.
Yeah, you know, that's
wouldn't be taking
cold
away our
comfort,
right
I think,
to
is
speak
the
to one
expression.
Yeah, I'll tell you right.
Go ahead.
In my opinion, the campaign to regain American freedom starts January 21st, when we got to go after those 2022 primaries and take over the House and the Senate. To me, the campaign starts the day Joe Biden gets inaugurated. We have to get those new Trump Republicans in the House and Senate.
Well, I think that's true, and I think also we've got to understand just how severe the threat is. You were saying, Tom, that that we've got, that we're winning the argument. I think that Paul Ryan would say we were winning the argument back in 2018 too. The fact of the matter is, the Republicans haven't won an argument or much in the last 2 years, despite the great leadership of Donald Trump. They've got to change the leadership of the party. And what did they do? They lost the Senate, they lost the presidency, and, well, Ronna McDaniel gets to keep her job. Failure doesn't seem to affect Republicans, does it? Sarah, you get the last 20 seconds.
Well, thank you, Lou. I think it's up to the American people now to stand up, to be strong, to not allow their rights to be taken from them, to speak up and hold your lawmakers accountable. We have no other choice now.
Yeah. Got to go, Sarah. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Thank you all.